customer service photo, please.
Again, you know, I just want to check in with you and make sure you're good, because this is an upsetting situation. I can tell it's upsetting. So, is there anything that you can think of that we could do for you that might make you look?
Well, we could work together to pass state legislation so that police can check tax record and divorce records about custody situations, so that they could just do like a little 2-minute blip when they run their driver's license.
Yeah.
Not going to do it today, don't commit. Okay.
That today.
Alright.
I mean,
I'll
that's,
myself.
You know. Do you, so tonight, for like the rest of the night, you're just going to go home, you having any problems eating or sleeping or any of those things?
No, I'm just blessed. I care about the world and the world cares about me. Everything will work out fine for me, just worrying about the kid. The kid will probably be fine too, because they'll sell him to a wealthy couple who'll pretend they're his kid, and he'll grow up without roots, and he'll be schizophrenic and won't know who he is, but he'll more or less be sort of okay, and the mom will have a heartbreak, and she'll eventually forget it, but she'll still think about her son 10 years from now.
That, I mean, that's kind of like an elaborate... You know,
prognostication, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, does that come from your experience?
As a social worker, educated as a social worker, working as a social worker, working kind of in the muck of society, yeah.
Well, so for, you know, like tonight, you don't think you'll have a problem just kind of going home and going about?
No, kind of blessed that way. Cartels actually like me, because I like clean things up, but it's an ugly way to do it, yeah.
So, if I gave you the feedback that, you know, just my observation from one person to another, and one, you know, person in this field to another, that seems like this has got you riled up. And I just want to make sure
the kids said help. How do I, as an adult who's old enough to be a mother, walk away from a child that said help? How do I walk away from that?
I totally get it. So I just want to make sure you're okay.
But, I mean, how's the system, like, spending this much time on me and no time on the child? How's the system set up that I get, like, 40 minutes attention I don't particularly need, because I'm trained in psychology, I'm trained in Buddhist meditation practices, I'm a Christian since baptism, the Lord blesses me and keeps me, but what about the little kid, you know? So that's what I'm concerned about. Why does the system care about me for 40 minutes and only care about him for 2 minutes? How did that happen?
I mean, we don't know.
I don't need a spa bath, I'm okay.
We don't know, like, what is going on with that part of the investigation, right? Like, we don't know, because we're in here. And we got here after.
As far as I know, they assured me the kid's just fine. Because if the father has a driver's license, if the man has a driver's license, whether or not it's, you know, fabricated or not, the kid's just fine. Because he's addicted to cocaine, and what the hell, the kid's gonna be better off with the, you know, wealthy parents than the drug-addicted prostitute parents.
I just, you know, I'm just checking in to,
alright.
You know, to make sure you're okay. Do you have any medical problems at all? Or?
Yeah, I'm clearly ill. This isn't pregnancy, but anyway.
Do you have any concerns about your health? Or
no, I'm just concerned about the 7-year-old little child who has no advocates today, but I have plenty. I'm doing fine. The Lord blesses me, the cartels don't mind me, and you seem to care too, which is really nice.
I do care.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so if you don't have any, you know, medical concerns or anything, so for the rest of the night though, because when I asked this before, we didn't really, you know, get to it. For the rest of the night, you'll be able to go about your normal routine.
Right. Okay.
Which is having dinner and going to sleep, or?
Yeah, normal routine.
Okay. Alright, Leslie, well,
I appreciate your care, and maybe you guys can brainstorm ways to, like, confrontations like this, the kid should get 40 minutes of attention, even if it's not traumatically focused on the child, particularly background research, so that you can, like, there's easy ways to validate in modern technological society whether or not a child is actually with the right adults. What school the child is registered at. If the parent is actually, my mother taught me this when I was a kid, like, you can embarrass yourself sometimes because it's actually the parent, they won't mind at all, they'll think it's an inconvenience, they might even think it's a little bit embarrassing if people look at them, but if they call and all the records validate, then the parent says, well, you know what, this society cares enough about kids, they care, so if it ever was a crisis, then this kid's safe and other kids are safe. So the only person who'd be offended by an investigation like this truly would be someone who's not the legitimate caretaker, so maybe we can switch it around so there's legitimate investigation so the kids get the attention they need.
And you're aware of us at Berkeley Mental Health and like where we're at and everything?
I could probably work there if I applied for a job, but I'm currently, you know, probably trying to get back into software. I'm going to maybe, even at the advanced age, go to law school, because I think that that's where I'm needed most, because there's enough software geeks out there.
Okay. I just want to, you know, want to make sure you know
cool
what the resources are and where stuff is, you know. Okay.
Cool.
It was nice meeting you.
Alright, thanks for your help, ma'am. I'm supposed to get my ID back now.
Are you ready to go on with your day?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab my shopping and go, yeah.
Alright,
cool.
Yeah. Give her stuff back. Yeah.
Cool. Thanks, sir.
Yeah.
Good day.
I want you to know we're doing our best, okay?
Cool. Thanks.
Okay, so Walgreens told you gotta go.
Okay.
Okay? Walgreens wants you to leave.